Weather is brought to you by your locally owned Midas in Belleville, Brockville, and Kingston. With the industry's best warranties and over 1,000 five-star reviews, come and experience the Midas difference.
So we continue with the trend of above normal temperatures one day, below normal the next day, and they just fluctuate back and forth. A little trace of flurries here, maybe mixed with a shower. Nothing really big and eventful, as we still see, generally speaking, a mild winter. It's dropped off a little bit following Christmas, but we're still not seeing those minus 20s overnight yet. And we are looking at, well, maybe in the long range, a bit of snow. But for now, it's just clear and cold tonight. Some sun tomorrow, milder conditions, and then you're back to cold on Saturday with cloud cover. And then flurry Sundays, the temperatures bump back to a seasonal level again. So it's up and down, up and down. And just some flurries. I don't think we're going to see a big pile, maybe a couple centimeters at most. As we draw closer to it, we'll know. The long range is more promising for some snow. We're saying snow, not flurries, for next Tuesday. We'll talk more about that shortly. So this is kind of odd. I was looking at this today, how everybody was sort of around the freezing mark, except for us at -4, and that's because I think at Norman Rogers Airport, that's pretty much where it stopped reading temperatures. I think there's a problem. It is probably a little closer to what we had in Belleville with a 1 and a 2 in Brockville. So we'll fall somewhere in there. Probably a +1 today for a daytime high for us. Sometimes this happens. Our technical stuff at the weather stations will sometimes freeze up or stop working. Smiths Falls had a 1, 0 in Ottawa. We had Peterborough at 0 and Oshawa as well for a daytime high. Toronto at +1 today. -7's where we're sitting now. It's feeling like a -11. Yes, we are getting a northwesterly breeze at 9 kilometers per hour. 9 Ks, not that strong, but it's enough when temperatures are this low to present a bit of a wind chill. So there's feeling about 4 degrees cooler than it actually is, and there's just a few clouds out there. We may find that tomorrow those clouds start to increase. You might get a mix of sun and cloud through the morning, but that cloud will increase quickly. We just crossed that 9-hour barrier. Yes, 2 more minutes of daylight. Those days are getting a little longer now. So the last low in its cold front moves on, and this is why we're seeing that drop in temperature. But it's going to start to rise again. High pressure south of us opens the gateway for some, I wouldn't say warmer air, but certainly milder air. We'll get up to just above the seasonal. -2 is now the daytime high. Tomorrow we hope to hit a +1 again. And it does look as if this active weather in the north isn't going to be a big factor for us. We are looking at a little bit of a flurry. We've got 2 lows phasing heading up along the east coast. Going to be more of a weather maker for the Maritimes and Atlantic Canada. But we do get brushed with that northwest fringe of this these 2 phasing lows. They will merge and move on to Atlantic Canada. But as they do, they bring us some flurries. That probability of flurries overnight Saturday turns into possibly some flurries for Sunday. You might get a couple centimeters or so, but I don't see it being a big snowfall unless the trajectory shifts considerably. This is what we're looking at now through Friday, maybe some breaks in the cloud, but that cloud increases through Friday. And come Saturday, that probability late in the day starts to grow. Yeah, you may wake up Sunday morning with a few centimeters, and then that probability slowly drops off through the day Sunday. As temperatures rise, though, that precipitation on Sunday could be mixed with some showers and even the risk of freezing rain as we hit a high of about 0 in Belleville on Sunday. Tomorrow, though, enjoy that mix of sun and cloud and above normal temperature of +1 for a daytime high. Saturday, -2 and a 60% chance of flurries through the afternoon. That increases overnight, and then Sunday it could be mixed. Brockville, you're looking at a high -1 tomorrow with a mix of sun and cloud. Yes, we're giving up those northwesterly winds for more southerly, so temperatures coming up a bit. Saturday, high -4 and cloudy, and that chance of flurries moving in overnight. For Sunday, a high -2 and a good 70% chance of flurries or light snow. Smiths Falls up to -1 tomorrow with a mix of sun and cloud. Saturday, a high -6 and cloudy skies. The probability of flurries increases overnight. Sunday, it's as high as 60% with a high of -4. Kingston, your forecast up to +1 tomorrow with a mix of sun and cloud. Increasing cloud later in the day leads to a chance of flurries late Saturday. We'll see maybe some sunny periods through the first half of your day Saturday, but the cloud's going to increase and that chance of flurries moving in, that probability growing late afternoon into the evening. Certainly looking at a good chance of flurries Sunday as well with a high of -1. Up to +1 Monday and a mix of sun and cloud, sort of a repeat of what you're going to get tomorrow. Enjoy another pleasant day. Tuesday, -1, and yes, not flurries, but a pretty good chance of some snow. We might actually have to get the shovel out. Wednesday, +4, and yeah, it's a +4, and so any precipitation you see is probably going to get washed away as it mixes with showers and those temperatures rise. So it'll be midnight tobogganing Tuesday night for sure before it all gets washed away. Thursday, it's a mix of sun and cloud and a seasonal high of -2. Now your weather wallpaper.
Weather Wallpaper is brought to you by Christine Geary's Maple Leaf Tours Travel Cruise. Visit mapleleaftours.com to get into the picture.
Kelly Van Coten of Battersea sends this in. I love this shot. Goes to show you how the eye of a photographer can see beauty in anything. Yes. This is the sunrise over Dog Lake, the morning of December 22nd, through the windshield of her car.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Well, nice. Frosty there, but a lovely
what a great image.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks, Kelly, for sharing. If you've got photos, share them with us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
Well, we know it's just a matter of time before we do get snow, and it does stick around, but maybe that won't be the case Tuesday and then milder weather on Wednesday, Bill.
Yeah, so it'll be a brief... and I remember after that big blast we had last winter over the Christmas holidays, this is kind of what we saw. It would snow, but you'd have to take advantage of it if you wanted to enjoy the winter weather activities because temperatures would eventually rise into the plus zone and get washed away. So we may see more of that again this year.
Okay, we'll look for your 10-day outlook a little bit later. Thanks, Bill. January in the 10-day outlook, Bill.
Yes, it does look as if temperatures are going to be a little up and down for the next little while. The high point Wednesday of next week, a high of 4 degrees. So any snow that we get on Tuesday, and we are calling for actual snow, not flurries Tuesday, might get wiped away. A mix of sun and cloud expected tomorrow. An increase in cloud late Friday leads to a chance of flurries come Saturday afternoon. Sunday, that chance of flurries continues. Monday, a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 1. Another pleasant day like tomorrow. Tuesday, yes, some snow, but it could get washed away with milder temperatures and mixed precipitation for Wednesday. Thursday, -2 and a mix of sun and cloud. Then we're into a chance of mixed precipitation again as it rises above freezing Friday of next week, cooling off over Saturday and Sunday as the probability of flurries continues.
Winter is trying to get hold of us.
A losing battle. I think the polar vortex and El Nino are fighting.
We'll be right back.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
Does look as if the chance of flurries is heading our way. We see just a few clouds now. It cleared up. It was nice to get that sunshine today. Crisp, but sunny. Yeah, it was cool, but it was nice to see the blue sky at times. High pressure position to the south of us is going to help to bring those temperatures back up. We might still be able to get a little sunshine tomorrow, so a very pleasant day tomorrow. However, we do have several lows moving this way. Most of the active weather associated with these two lows that are phasing will be for the Maritimes and Atlantic Canada, but we will sort of get brushed with that sort of northwest fringe of the system. So flurries are possible, a little bit of lake effect for some of us, but for the most part it's not a big event. You're looking at anywhere from 60 to 80% between Saturday and Sunday, and it could be a mix as you get up to the freezing mark on Sunday, Belleville. For tomorrow, though, enjoy a high of 1 and a mix of sun and cloud. Brockville, -1, a mix of sun and cloud, up to -4 on Saturday with cloudy skies. More clouds Sunday with a high -2. And yeah, a 70% chance of flurries. That chance of flurries could get started through the overnight hours Saturday into Sunday morning. Smiths Falls rising to a -1 tomorrow and a mix of sun and cloud. For Saturday, -6 and cloudy. The chance of flurries before Sunday morning, and that probability continues through the day with a high of -4. Kingston, your forecast, just a few clouds tonight. On the cool side, up to a +1 tomorrow, though, which is above normal. -2 is your seasonal norm. A mix of sun and cloud expected. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a high -2, and it does look as if that chance of flurries will be moving in very gradually through the afternoon and evening. Overnight, that probability increases. You've got a pretty good chance of some light snow on Sunday with a high -1. +1 Monday with a mix of sun and cloud. Not a bad day. For Tuesday, a high -1. The chance of snow. We're not saying flurries. Environment Canada calling for snow. We may get a few centimeters. We'll know more about the accumulation the closer we get to that Tuesday. For Wednesday, temperatures rise. It could be mixed precipitation. And for Thursday of next week, it looks like a mix of sun and cloud and a seasonal high of -2.